false GOP messages about open borders continue to lure desperate migrants, aid criminal smugglers and cartels. Republican officials, conservative media outlets and right-wing personalities have pushed false open border claims thousands of times throughout the past 2 years. During the 2022 midterms alone, America's Voice tracked over 600 paid political ads promoting this messaging. But back here in reality, they ignore the fact that the Biden administration has continued to enforce, and has even proposed resurrecting, harsh policies of the Trump administration. It's more than clear that the only people who keep pushing these open borders lies are Republicans and their political allies, including right-wing media. So it shouldn't come as any surprise that this right-wing disinformation has continued to fuel some arrivals at the southern border, by manipulating already desperate people who are facing violence, government persecution, and extreme poverty in their home countries with luring and false messages about an open border. Alfredo Corchado, a border correspondent with the Dallas Morning News, this week shared a short interview with a Venezuelan migrant lured by false social media posts, notably from racist conservative outlet Breitbart. In the clip, the migrant says he fled because of conditions in his country, noting that citizens there are persecuted, are unable to buy food, and can't even get medical attention unless they have a connection. "You could die from a disease because they won't treat you," he said in the Spanish-language clip. When asked what prompted him to try to make an asylum claim, the man said it was because of information he saw on social media. "The news came from Breitbart?" Corchado asked. "Yes, correct," the man replied. He added that because he's not from here, he's not sure if the source is reliable or not. "It's Breitbart, of course it's not. We also know that this is in no way an isolated incident. I met with migrants in Costa Rica that were turned back, and their sense was that they will be able to enter freely," New York Representative Adriano Espaillat told Caleb Akarma from Vanity Fair last month, arguing that the confusion stems squarely from right-wing disinformation. In fact, when Republicans push open borders disinformation, they're abetting criminal human smugglers who target vulnerable people desperate for a way, any way, into the U.S. Smugglers are constantly peddling that type of misinformation because they're looking to feed their bottom line, Hope Border Institute Executive Director Dylan Corbett told Vanity Fair. He noted that traffickers falsely advertise open crossings to migrants desperate for a way into the U.S., the report continued. Smuggling attempts can end in tragedy. 53 migrants lost their lives following one attempt last year, when migrants suffocated to death inside a sweltering hot tractor trailer outside San Antonio. 2 of those killed in this single